It is nicer right now. Definitely is the right temperature. I'm trying to get a better signal here. There we go. Full bars. I keep hearing like chains. Weird. There's nothing but pigeons over here though, so I don't hear the dog. Or I don't see the dog, but I hear the dog. That's weird. That's really weird. Hey, J-Casters, how you doing? Richard Richards here. Hey, Desert Runner, I got your message regarding you go outside for 2 minutes and bam, I'm on a live stream. Yeah, well, that happens. AJ's in town. She's in Pahrump, and sounds like she might be interested in doing a live stream later. I don't. What's going on with the camera here? Sorry, guys. 1 second. Oh, it's just messed up. The camera's just busted up. So yeah, I don't know. Who else here? Yeah, found her. She's not camped, but just maybe a mile away from me. So she's out here in Pahrump. She's boondocking out here, kind of close to where I'm camped. She's doing laundry, so we might be doing a live stream. That's just a warning. It's not a definite yet. It's just it might happen. Maybe on her channel. I don't think it'll happen on mine. Because this is my third notification in 1 day. So if I did have a live stream, you guys wouldn't be notified. So you just have to show up. I guess I can put something on our on my community tab. I'm posting there. Hey, come check us out. We're live doing a live stream. I don't know. Something like that, I guess. It's a beautiful day out. There's a lot of traffic. A lot of pigeons today. It would be helpful. Well, I don't know if she wants to do it. It was her idea to do it. She brought it up during our conversation when I was offline of the live stream, and well, I might as well tell you guys a lot of updates. I kind of wanted to hold off on telling you this. Sorry for the dramatic pause. I had to think these things through. I'm doing Explore on Monday, hopefully on Monday, in Tacoma, and it's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to try and release the video that Wednesday, so I only have 1 day to shoot the video, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. So the video you're going to watch next Wednesday will be shot on Monday, previous Monday. So it's going to be fresh out of the oven, so to speak. I've done one video in the past where I've shot the video, edited the video, and uploaded it all in 1 day. It is possible to do that. I'm not really in that kind of mindset. I just wanted to make sure that the video is pretty relevant to that week, I guess. Why? I just wanted to put a goal out for myself to do that, and I like putting goals out there for myself. Keeps me moving forward, keeps me thinking positive things. Especially when you achieve those goals, it gives you this, I don't know, good feeling inside. That's the best way I can explain it. The Kenneth. Artistic license. I like practicing these crunch time kind of videos because it keeps you light on your toes, you know, it keeps you engaged with making content. It's easy to do a whole bunch of videos. Birds just went flying. Pigeons, not birds. Pigeons are not birds, they're flying rats. It keeps you fresh, it keeps you, you know, quick on your toes. It's good exercise to edit quickly and become efficient at those things. And when you pressure yourself to do things faster, more efficiently, you find things. 3 years I've been doing this, I'm finding shortcuts even still on how to do editing my videos. Make it more interesting and fun to do it at the same time and not a laborious task every time. So yeah, it's kind of one of those work-life balance things, but it's not work-life, it's work efficiency balances. You know, you don't want to be doing too much busy work and you can automate things, you know what I mean? Like you guys might think I'm typing in everyone's names to the credits at the end of my videos, which this week didn't have. Next week will. But that's just a copy and paste from Word, Microsoft Word, or Excel, whichever one I decide to open up a CSV file that I download from Patreon. It gives me that stuff. Or same with PayPal. So yeah, you can just scrub that information out of there, clean it up, and post it on your videos as a rolling credits kind of thing. It's really easy to do. I'm getting kind of cheeky with how I'm using that in videos. I kind of angle them funny. I started doing that when I was out in Utah. I enjoy it. Keeps it alive. Work smart, not hard. Exactly, John. Exactly. Shouldn't be too hard. But Kenneth, you're right. Doing laundry with AJ is gonna be funny. Yeah. Finding NorCal's back. Finding NorCal, how you doing? Finding NorCal, you're gonna have to send me another sticker. I do not know where my sticker went. I've been looking high and low for that because I need to put it on the back of the X5, but I can't find it. Can you send me another, please? I'm such a dork. Normally I put those on right away. You like that? Finding NorCal? You gotta come down here and Finding NorCal and do some videos. Collaborate with me sometime. I'm not sure if I want to go up there right now. NorCal, it's snowing up there soon. I'm not sure I want to do that. Coffee Nut, hello. You found me from the Wonder Hussy. Wonder Hussy, Sarah Jane Woodall is one of the cooler YouTubers I know out there. Cooler? Is that the right word? Cooler? Her channel inspired me to do my channel. Adam the Woo, same way. Had a big inspiration on me to get off my ass and start doing something fun. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Right across the street from DQ, man. That's DQ sound right there. No DQ there. I'm still hearing like a dog chain in this area right here, but there's no dog. One of these birds was making a clanking noise, like it had a chain on it. Weird. That is weird. Oh, I was going to ask you, folks, out of the people who watched my video today, Who watched it to the very end? Because something happened in the very end of the video. Ghost of Freedom. I don't know. It has stopped. That clanking noise has stopped. I'm pretty sure it was a bird with some kind of metal attached to it. You haven't seen it yet? Okay. Well, at the end of the video, it wasn't windy all day in that shoot. It was basically one take. I did one whole take. The camera never turned off the whole way through that street. And I took it into the editing room, and I chopped it down to the 15-minute video that you're seeing, or 16, 13, or whatever it ended up being. It started out as a 45-minute video, and it got whittled down to what you're seeing now. The end of that video, it was very calm all day long, but at the end of that video, you stumbled onto it. It's because I put too much stuff out recently, Shakecasters. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but at the end of the video, something dramatic happens, and then the video ends. You know, my credit thing is gone. It just goes black. Well, that segment was a little weird, and it kind of creeped me out. But that fence got pushed in. Like you see, wind was pushing that. I'm not going to make any kind of false claims about a ghost pushing that in. But if you listen carefully, you hear something talking. It sounds like a gentleman talking in the background. I didn't hear this until this morning. I uploaded the video last night. I was pretty tired. I uploaded the video last night, and I reviewed the video this morning before I let it go public. I let it sit overnight, so you can watch it in high definition. But I heard a voice, and I can't quite make out what I'm hearing, but there was no one around me. You saw what I was seeing. It was pretty desolate out there, although I know there were people, you know, lots that were occupied, so I know there were people around. At the very end, there was a lot of empty lots around me, and it was a little creepy, but you hear someone talking. You saw the fence moving. Okay, so it's in that same scene. You can kind of, either it's leading right up to it. I think it's just after you hear someone talking, and it is not me. That mic that I have, I'm not using it right now, but the mic that I have, super sensitive, and it picks up a lot of things. You might think that I'm breathing heavily in some of my videos. I'm not. That mic picks up, it can pick up a flea farting, okay? The thing is so sensitive. How it's a good mic with a windsock on it is beyond me, because I would think you want a less sensitive microphone. Anyway. But I caught another one of these weird sounds in my freaking videos, and I'm not putting this stuff in there. This is stuff that I'm just stumbling across. I'm not a supernatural kind of person, a believer, pretty science kind of guy, but I've seen some strange things that I cannot explain. And these sounds that are coming out in my videos, they're a little weird. Now, the part of town I was in, that's Old Tecopa area. I think a lot of those buildings were put up in the 40s and 50s-ish, something like that. Mine incident. You mean the cemetery one? Because I had voices in the cemetery over near Grafton, Utah. I was in Grafton. I was the Grafton Cemetery when I caught some weird noises. Maybe I'm intuitive. Well, I'm, I didn't notice these sounds until this morning. So am I intuitive? I just discovered what I thought was an error in my editing. I heard something that I shouldn't have let get into the video, but only after the fact. I was going to re-upload a video, and it's going to take another hour to upload the video. So uh, it was weird. It was weird. Am I hearing voices again there? Thanks, CHELLE. She's bringing science back into it. I'm hearing things in my video. But these are voices you guys can hear too. If you listen to today's video, thanks CHELLE. If you listen to today's video towards the end, you will hear some. It sounds like a gentleman's voice, but I'm gonna play it again later today, just to be sure I'm hearing the right thing. Freaked me out. Freaked me out. At first, I thought I was gonna have to make it private and re-upload the video. So I thought it was an editing where you have two videos that are overlapping and you're fading one out, but you're not fading the other one out. So it's a big mess sometimes, and I thought that's what happened there. Topper from the 60s. Yeah. So I guess on my community tab later, I will post up exactly the time frame that you hear the voices in. It tunes out sounds that are not important. Interesting, John. Thank you. That's very possible, because when you're editing, you're kind of in a creative mode, but you're also in a analytical mode. Like it's hard to explain. It's like using a calculator to do a painting. You have to be creative with how you use the calculator to draw that painting through the calculator, I guess. Same kind of thing here. You have to use... What am I saying? I'm just rambling. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. It's editing crap. Halloween remnant. That's a Snickers bar. Finding no calendar stands. Okay. Yeah, that voice in the video again. Well, I'm sharing these voices. These aren't voices in my head. These are voices in my video. So thanks CHELLE for making me all self-conscious about that. I feel like Bigfoot now when I run into the forest and go hide. Abba dabba. That's all, folks. Oh, I know you were kidding, CHELLE. I know. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy the video who's watched it. Slightly different. I put a little bit more tinting to it. Intentionally did it that way. I overdid it on purpose. Called oversaturating. So I just kind of went that direction with the 70s look. We're back. These guys. Flying rats. I'm so used to people. I don't get it. That old delivery truck, what was it called? The Route Master. You look at that van and you compare it to like Desert Deb's van, there's a lot of similarities. There's a lot. When you first build a van, it looks all nice and tidy, but you think, okay, 50 years down the road, what's going to look like? It's going to look kind of terrible. So there goes that bird that sounds like a bell or metal. Did you hear that? The Route Master. Yes, the Route Master was cool. I liked that. I did like that. That would be cool to grab that for free and register it, and then place a brand new like Ford F-250 chassis under it. All modern suspension, all modern drivetrain and engine. Just the shells on top of it. And don't redo it. You know, just clear coat it. And on the inside would be all done. So I'm thinking that would be the way to go. Richard, it wouldn't be a Snickers. It would have been a Babe Ruth bar. I don't jabber through the whole thing. I try to let the camera, I mean, that's why I invest all this time and energy in knowing how to use the camera to present something to you guys that kind of speaks for itself. You guys have your own thoughts, your own ideas of what you're looking at. And I'm just trying to invoke you guys to think more about those things, or look at the things that I'm interested in as well as the things that you're interested in. But things that capture my eye don't always capture everyone's eye, but I want to show people that, you know, if you look carefully, you can find cool things in almost everything around you. You just have to look for it. Whether you're in a city environment, a rural environment, a country, shack somewhere, it doesn't matter. I've been out in the middle of nowhere. I've found some amazing stuff. But you have to look for it. You just have to look for it. You guys are funny. So the walk that I took, I had a comment on one of my videos. I believe it was the video, was it Milford, Utah? I did a impromptu, what do you call it? Video explorer of a mill that I ran across in the middle of nowhere. Someone left a comment that, you know, asked me a question: how many no trespassing signs did you pass, and private property signs did you pass before you were on private property to video that? If there's a no trespassing sign posted somewhere, that's the end of the story for me. I don't proceed any further. If I'm going down a road where I see something out in the distance that I think is interesting, and BLM land, I'm going to go out and see what it is. We're on public lands. So I did just that. One second here, I got to check my signal. Okay. And I don't video if there's a no trespassing sign. I've done it once, and it's not worth it. I've even been called by law enforcement on some of my videos, asked me to take these videos down because I was trespassing. And that's because I was trespassing and there were no signs posted. It depends on where you're at, the local laws on what you can and can't do on any kind of property. And in Utah, you don't need to post, I guess, that you're on private property. And you can be trespassing, and they can ask you not to use the footage picked up when you were. So, yes, if law enforcement's calling me saying, hey, you were trespassing on this date, the evidence is in your video, please take these videos down and don't ever post that again. No problem. It's easy to take a video down. or edit out the part that was illegal or trespass. Yeah, it's not worth it, because the video I had to take down was on one of my Utah trips, and I'm gonna guess I've spent about 10 hours making that video, from shooting it to editing to uploading, all that. And once it gets up there and I have to take it down, I lose those views. The revenue I keep, but the views I lose for future use. Kind of a bummer, but in the middle of nowhere, and there's no clear boundaries on what's going on. Same with Tacopa. I'm worried about the video I just shot, because as you can see, I was walking down a public street and there are no trespassing private property signs anywhere. It uglies up a place, I admit, but when you have a location like in Tacopa and you use it as a maybe once a year getaway for a week, you probably should put something up that says private property. I don't know. I know in California you do have to post that you're on private property and you're trespassing for it to be reinforced. And if you're on that land after passing a no trespassing sign, they still have to ask you to leave the property before they just pull out a gun and shoot you. So hopefully nothing happens to that. I was pretty respectful of all the places I went to. There's some of those buildings that were totally abandoned in that video I released, but yeah. What time is it? Ooh, okay. Ooh is right. Hey, Victor. You posted signs? Yeah, well, just because a sign's ripped in half and thrown on the ground doesn't mean you didn't post it. It was a posted sign and someone took it down. They were breaking the law when they tore the sign down. Destroying evidence doesn't necessarily make it legal. Stumbling across a sign that was taken down by someone else in front of me in time, and me running across a sign on the ground that says no trespassing, that's the same to me as it being posted. So if I run across something that looks like someone has taken a no trespassing sign down, I still honor that sign. I still back up. Why risk it? It has to be clean for me to make a video. If it's not, then I'm risking the fact that I could be spending 10 hours of my time posting up a video that I immediately have to take down. So it makes no sense to me to work on a project that I know is in jeopardy from the get-go. It doesn't make any sense. There are things I could do, like flip the image, like mirror image everything, make left to right and right to left kind of. Matter of fact, I was in Gold Hill, Utah, and I was at a building, one of their main buildings. On the front of it says no trespassing. On the side of the building it says no trespassing. You look inside the building, you see how rickety it is, and you think to yourself, no trespassing. There's no way in hell I'm going in, right? So I later get back, do some more research on Gold Hill, and I find out that people have actually gone into the building I was talking about. And it's like, oh my goodness. They're risking their life at that point. It's a free country, right? If they want to kill themselves, they can go right ahead and do it, I guess. kind of respect those signs. I'm trying to make money, and you make money on YouTube by leaving your videos up for longer periods of time so people can, subscribers today, won't know any of my previous videos. They'll go back and watch them, or all of them, hopefully. But even if it's just a handful that they go back and watch, those are new views to me, and that goes into the bucket of making money, and it helps the channel. Putting a video up and then immediately taking it down does nothing for the channel at all. You've got to be in it for the long haul. So, sorry for the interruption earlier. I do have to go and help AJ here in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes to jet off to that. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today. It's been very impromptu today. I got a couple of weird things in the mail that prompted me to come online. Guys sending me stuff and you're not addressing who it's from. Gets my mind going too much, I guess. Yeah, thumbs up if you don't mind, folks. It's got to be a challenge to try and find content you can actually use. You can make content anywhere. I made a content recently in the Death Valley marketplace. Just this little store. Really cute though. It depends on how you approach it. You've got to be interested in yourself for you to make it interesting for other people as well. I think is the people. You have to have that energy behind it. It's kind of why I like going into a location for the first time and recording it the first time, and not walking it first and then recording it. Of course, I've done both, but I prefer to do it with the camera on live as I'm walking through it for the first time. There it goes. I hear him. Lisa Kleckner. CHELE. A mini heater warming stove. Okay, thank you, CHELE. All hell's breaking loose. Yeah, they're always. I'm right by the fire station downtown, and they're always doing exercises up and down 160 because it's a very busy thoroughfare through Pahrump, Main Street, basically. And they like to keep everybody in practice of clearing the intersections as the vehicles go through. I mean, they're doing these tests pretty much every day. I hear them out every day. Yeah, no kidding. What did I do now? Okay, guys, I think that's a signal. I just got drunk. Hot donuts just finished. Oh, really? That's cool, CHELE. Those guys are badass out here. Good to see Desert Runner, Judy, Cal, CHELE. Everyone, Shaycasters, especially Shaycasters. Thanks, everyone. I'm gonna jet. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch you guys in a little bit. Remember, live streams are always on the 1st at 4:20 p.m. Pacific time. The 1st of every month, 4:20, on the 1st of every month. No matter what day it is, it's always on the 1st at 4:20 p.m. Pacific. And I'm trying not to do these live streams, but this one I had time today. My video got done. I'm just gonna say hi to people. Hope you don't mind. Community posting live stream today. Be sure to be subscribed to AJ's channel, because there's going to be a live stream from her channel. So keep an eye, guys. Keep an eye on that. Probably happening today. I don't know if the dogs are coming or not. Hopefully they are. We'll have to figure this out. Eminence front X5 and Larry out. Okay, I hit this X button. Are you sure you want to stop peeing? No, streaming. I mean, you know what I mean. Jeez.